Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to my channel that is Odoo for beginners. Today we are going to discuss something in Studio, that how you can add the action buttons but without customization, just using the Studio fields. Okay, so without wasting the time, let's jump to the database and let's understand what the use cases are there. Okay, so use case number one is, if we are into the invoices and if we want to cancel the invoices in bulk, how we can do that. So if we will go to this one invoice, just let me put some invoice whose status is not paid. So if I want to make this multiple invoice in cancellation mode, we have to open separate invoice. Just we have to make it the reset to draft and it's a cancel. So this is some lengthy process. So for the multiple process, it will take time. So this is the step of use case one number one. And now use case one number two is, if I am going to the deliveries, okay, and if I want to make any delivery cancellation, so what we have to do, we have to go to the separate deliveries and we have to make it. So if you want to make those cancellation in bulk, then how we can do that? So here we are going to step by step as proceed. Step number one, before creating any action buttons, it's important that we have to create the server action. So step number one, server action is there. For the server action, make sure you are in the developer mode. So now let me find the server actions. So these are the server actions. Here you can find these are the things, and first of all we are going to cancel the transfers. So this name is cancel transfer. Okay, and now what we want to do, this is the record of my transfer, but we want to update the record. So let me find that model which is the transfer. Let me find, okay, that is the transfer. And what we want to do, we want to make those transfer cancel. So here you can see that its update is there, and what is this, our value is here, but for that our model is there. Update, what we want to update is status, and that is my cancel. Okay, so this is the step number one. Step number two is, we have to just click on that. Now step number two are clear. Now let's go and let's create the button. So for that I am going to the transfers. Inventories, in the inventories I am going to jump to the transfers. Let's open anything and let's open the studio first. So for that, let's open the studio, and here we are getting the options for add button. We are going to click on that, and what we want to do, we want to cancel the transfer. Okay, and here we have two buttons. What we want to call, we want to call here the server actions that we have created, and that is my cancel transfer. And let me select this, and now let me just confirm it, and let's close it. Okay, so now here you can see that on each transfer there is an option of cancel transfer. Now along with that, let me go to the transfers first. Yeah, receipt deliveries or whatever. Okay, and just me pick it, tick tick tick, and action is there, and we can cancel it. Simple, just in one step you can do it. This is the use case for the transfers. Now let's repeat the same use case for the invoices. So step number one, again we are just going to create the server actions. So now again what we want to do, cancel journal items, or let's make it the cancel invoices or whatever name you want to do. Invoice and bills. Okay, this is my journal entry. Okay, and this is what we want to update. We want to update the my status again, and it will be updated to cancelled. This is step number one, and we have to click on that. And now let's go to the invoices. So I'm going to the invoices. Let me open one invoice. Let me just confirm. Okay, and let me open the studio. This is my studio, and what we are going to do, we are going to click on that button and cancel invoices or bill. Okay, now run a server action. What we want to do, cancel, and just click on the confirm, and now boom, the button is over here. So this is the thing. Now let me close it. Now let's do those actions in bulk. So I'm just going to invoices. Okay, let me pick anything. Okay, so I'm just going to use this, or this, or this. Okay, actions, and here you can see that the cancel invoices and bill. boom, and here you can see that those all invoices are cancelled. So this is the one way that without customization, using the approach of Studio, you can do many automated actions. Okay, you can try from your side and let me know if something is for me to develop, to configure on my database. Thank you everyone.